Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? I'm your host, Adisha, and we are back again with the Chocolate Hour. I have a very special guest. Her name is Skyy. So come on over, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. What's goody?
I'm feeling great.
I'm glad you're feeling great. I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
So we just gonna touch base with you and like let everybody know how you got into the industry, what brought you into liking and having this like passion for music and everything like that, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so how long have you been rapping?
Probably since like 2018, I'll say.
2018? Dang, I would have thought longer, honestly.
So I always have done music, but like actually rapping, 2018. Yeah.
Okay, well come through then. What do you look forward to after leaving the studio session?
Listening to it in the car. As soon as I get in the car, we're playing it again. Cause you gotta have like, you record in the studio, then you can like listen to it in your AirPods or your headphones, but it gotta pass the car test.
Okay, no, that is facts.
The car test, facts.
That's how I feel. Whenever anybody drops some music, if it don't hit from the phone and you try it in the car, then it's a win.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what is your favorite song of yours?
It's not, well, though, okay. Out of the ones that's out, it's all Princess Mad. Shout out to Switches the label. But out of my unreleased, I just recorded this new joint called Idol. It's like a different vibe, switching my sound a little bit, but yeah.
Okay, I can't wait to listen to it.
It's hard. I'll let you hear that.
You said, oh, for real? Yeah. Okay. Exclusive. How did music shape you and your talents, like, growing up?
Really is my whole life, for real. Like, I started playing instruments when I was 4, and then I was always just in orchestra and, like, writing some type of music, even if it wasn't necessarily lyrics. So, it's like, I just always been in it. And then my grandfather was a classical music composer from Chicago. He was in New York a lot. So, it's just in my family, for real. Like, yeah, I just always played, like, piano, violin, wrote music, and then in high school, I did a little bit of poetry, but I didn't really tell nobody. Like, I didn't really I didn't do no classes or like, they had stuff like, stuff in school where you do like the open mic stuff like that, but I didn't really start pursuing it and really doing it for myself until after that, like when I started, when I came back home, when I dropped out of school from college, heard myself in sports, and I was like, it's over with shit. I'm about to just start working, and then I started making my own music, and then before that, I was already like hosting, getting all the artists together at my own events, so everybody already knew me when I started dropping music, so it was like, oh yeah, she raps, she hard. So it just worked out.
Okay, I like that. So everything just flowed and it wrote together as it should. So it was meant to be, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you only wanting to write your own lyrics? You don't want nobody to come through and like collaborate or write lyrics?
I take a lot of pride. I ain't gonna hold you, but I take a lot of pride in writing my own stuff, like always. But I'm learning, like I struggle to make some of my slower songs, some of my R&B songs, or like some of the stuff that's more melodic because I feel like I'm overthinking. Like damn, I can't be as barsy because it's not rap. Right. And that's not necessarily true, Yeah. So I've had help from my label mate. He's a singer. Well, he is SleazyWorld singer, so he helps me with some of my R&B stuff. Or if I'm like stuck on a bar, like they'll help me. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't want somebody just coming in and just writing all my stuff. Hell no.
No, I feel that. You repping yourself when you write your own lyrics, like you're repping your experiences, the shit that you know. So I understand.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like. Whenever I'm writing my books, I don't want anybody to edit my shit.
Right,
my stuff.
That's how I said it. That's what I said.
That's what I meant. So don't come in changing. But I guess I don't know. It won't hurt to sometimes kind of have that.
Yeah.
But then again,
it depends. It depends. In the music industry, it's a lot. It's a lot.
No, I feel that. And you spoke on R&B. Are there any other genres that you want to tap into besides rap?
I do like a little bit of alternative. I don't even know if I would. Yeah, I guess alternative, like trap alternative, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of my new wave that I'm getting into right now, a lot more auto-tune.
So
like
that would, okay, so for idols, that would...
That's the vibe, girl, yeah. That's the vibe, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. I'm excited. I'm shaking it. I'm excited.
It's good, thank you.
You're welcome. What growth have you seen in yourself as an artist since you've been in the music industry and like beyond that? Like, has that touched anything outside of?
Man, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. When I first, like my first track, hard. I'm gonna fuck. Can't nobody tell me that my first track that I ever dropped was not tough. Like as far as the bars always been there. But I'm not ashamed to admit, like with anything that you do over time, you grow, you get better. So it's like my bars was there, but my delivery wasn't there. Like people was fucking with me because of who I was. The song was hard. Like it was my first track. Like it was just like damn. Like they didn't have nothing to compare it to, you know.
Right.
So now it's like I've developed myself so much, and then when I joined Switches, it's like that was a whole new thing too. Like because now I got a team behind me that push me and like tell me to try new stuff. And after I'm done with one tape, I sit in the studio for hours and hours and hours, finish the whole tape, and then he's like, we're gonna switch everything. And we're gonna sound, and he'll pull up a beat that's completely different. And I'm just like, oh shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? But that's part of the growth. So it's like, now that I got a team behind me, they push me a lot more to try new stuff, go out, get outside my comfort zone. But with time and practice, you know, you learn what you like, what you don't like.
Right. So that helped you to like, that gave you that capability to rap on any flow and to like stress that out.
Facts. And it's like now that I'm with a label, I don't have as much of a time crunch to finish stuff. Like I used to go to the studio knowing I had 2 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours.
Right.
Like, so I would never go to the studio and not have nothing written.
Right.
Like I would always write. But now that I got my own studio, own lab, own room, it's like I can sit in here and take all the time I need, either in the booth, freestyling, or sit there and write, and then just hop in with my engineer whenever I'm ready. So it's like, it's just differences, you know?
Yeah. So how long do it take for you to write your lyrics to a beat? Like, do you have to hear the beat first, or do you write something first and then apply the beat to what you wrote?
You know, I need to hear the beat. Some people be saying they can write and then, you know, do it the other way around.
Yeah.
But I just feel like when you got the beat, it's just make it easier. But I ain't gonna lie though, when if I just come up with a bar or something, like off the whim or something like that, I put it in my notes. My notes is full of random ass bars that I just be walking around and I think of something. I'm like, that's hard. Don't put that in the song. So it's like, I'll come up with maybe like a small bridge, a small hook, but like it don't take me, you know, too long. But I do take my time in the studio just because I feel like it's not a time thing.
Yeah.
You know, some people take 2 days.
What is your favorite thing to do when you write your music?
Yeah. Smoke, too. Yeah, I need a blunt for sure.
Do that help with your process? Like, what does it do for you? What do it do for you?
I just need the vibe. I can do it sober. I can do everything sober. I just like being high. I ain't no junkie or that like that, but yeah, I need some
But it's
smoke.
just the vibes. Yeah, no, I feel it. So what is your go-to like instant mood for your music or when you write music? Like,
Lit. Just feel good, lit music, you know?
yeah.
Fucking niggas, you know what I'm saying? Fuck these bitches, you know? That's really the go-to vibe. I ain't even gonna hold y'all like, that is the go-to vibe because it just makes you feel good. Like,
No, I really do. You know,
like I'm that girl, you know? Or that nigga.
I definitely be throwing all that when I steal music, so yeah, y'all go tap in. Like honestly, if y'all want to feel hype, if y'all getting ready to go out, if y'all in the car, y'all on the way to wherever y'all about to go, y'all want something hype?
SleazyWorld Skyy.
Boom. Period. Like honestly, what are your favorite moments since you've been in the music industry, and also when you're writing?
When I'm writing, I would say when I can go back and look at my notes in my phone or my iPad and I see it. I'm like, damn, I wrote all this shit. I feel accomplished, you know?
Yeah.
And then just in general, a specific moment, like
Whatever first comes to your mind, like.
when I signed. That was like the biggest thing, because that was a big goal for me this year. Like, I wasn't even going, I was about to be packing my bags right now, for real. Like, I told myself if nothing happened, by the time my lease was up, I was going to move to Houston. And so, something happened. So, so I'm staying here now. But that was like, on my birthday, I wrote down all my goals, what I wanted, because I'm 25 now, so it's like, when I turned 26, it's like something needs to shake for real. And it got to be some of my passion. Like, I don't know what direction I was gonna take it, but it was still gonna be music, so I'm talking, you know. But I said if nothing really cracked for me here, then I was gonna move to Houston, and that's why I was going down there all the time, like getting my connects already set up, because I'm never gonna go nowhere and be like the new girl, you know.
Right.
But yeah, joining Switch's label, being the first lady, like that was the moment. And also, even to make it more specific, like going to Miami and coming back as a team, that's my biggest moment.
Oh, well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
And that sounds so beautiful. Like, you literally just warmed my heart. I love that moment for you, man, for real.
Thank you.
How often do you listen to your own music?
Every day. I got to though, like every day. Not even just mine though, just like the team too. Like I can listen to Kansas City music for a decent amount of time before I turn on something mainstream. It's a lot of time here.
Yeah.
But I listen to my stuff every day. I got to. Unreleased, old stuff, just to even show myself how far I came, or just to show myself my own versatility.
Okay, go ahead and rock with it then. What impact do you want your music to leave on the world? No, Casey.
I just want everybody to just feel good vibes, you know. Like, just having a good time. Like, I want people to say they listen to my music and they just feel good. They feel like they can do anything.
After they watch this, I'm sure they will be like, oh shit, she did it. I can do it too. No, for real. No. Because you inspired me right now. Like, I really feel inspired.
Thank you, girl. You inspired me. I'm like, okay. Let me I need to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's like, y'all. Like, how do you plan to shape your music in the music world in 5 years? Ooh. KC or international?
5 years is a wrap. I'm like, in 5 years from today, oh man, it's lit. I don't even know. But I just know it's crazy. I'm gonna be rich as fuck. Like, it's gonna be 5 years from now. It's gonna be crazy. Like, I'm gonna have my boards, my diamonds, my house, my cars. My mama gonna have her house, her cars, type shit. You gonna have your house? Not for real though. Shit. Everybody gonna have that shit. But yeah, just being able to really like. I always tell myself when it comes down to being in the industry, because everybody got different goals.
Right.
My goal is not even necessarily, how should I say it? I just want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do whenever the fuck I want to do it. Yeah. I don't want nothing holding me back, and I want to be doing what I'm passionate about, which is rapping. So it's like, I need to be able to take care of everybody around me off of that alone and myself. Right. So that's really my biggest goal out of being in the industry and doing music, like being able to not just be rich but be wealthy, you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna be the best artist, you know what I'm saying. But the overall goal is that's my personal overall goal is to be wealthy, do what I love to do, not having to do nobody else's time.
Right, have that freedom.
Yeah, having the freedom of doing when I want to record, when I want to record. Paying this, paying that, no question, because I worked so hard doing this, then I can do this. You know? Right.
Oh yeah, I feel that heavy stress and shit.
Yeah.
That's definitely the goal. I want my freedom too.
Yeah.
I don't want no time strains. I don't want to punch in nobody else's clock.
Right.
If anything, I want to create opportunities so people can kind of punch 2 o'clock in the morning. They won't be so uncomfortable. Like, I don't want people to wake up and be like, fuck, I do not want to go to work with her. I want people to wake up and be like, oh, fuck yes, I'm going to work today.
Love what you do.
Yes, right. Like, that's what it's all about, honestly. Yep. If you could send a message to your younger self, what would you say?
Don't change nothing. Don't change nothing, because I think about that a lot too. Like, damn, would I change anything? Because there's a lot of moments, you know, just in life where it's like, damn, I wonder if I would have did that different in 2000. If this could have been better.
Right.
Or if this could have went that way. But honestly, I have no regrets. So I would tell myself, no matter what age she was, like, just keep doing what she's doing. You got that shit. Like,
exactly.
You just got that shit. Yeah, I would just tell her, you got that shit. Like, don't stress. Because there's been a lot of stressful moments. Like, a lot of moments where I've been like, damn, it's not either moving fast enough. And that's the thing with just being in our generation now. Social media is such a big thing. It makes you feel like you're behind. and make you feel like, damn, I'm not grinding hard enough. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Because you're constantly comparing yourself without realizing like you're comparing yourself to the next person, like whether it's in your field or not. That's just what you see every day. So I want to tell my younger sister, shit.
Exactly.
She got that shit. Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Period.
Give me kind of like a synopsis of what your day-to-day consists of.
Wake up, eat, smoke, studio, do it again. That's pretty much it. Like, I live at the lab, but that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to just go in the studio and do whatever.
Leader and create all that.
Whether I'm even if I got a day I'm at the studio, I'm not recording, I'm doing something that benefited my career in some type of way. Like, talk to my CEO, my exec, we planning this, we planning that, planning our next trip, you know? And with my role, everybody just gotta know their roles too. It's like, we build it, the team, so it's like, I'm not just an artist, you know? There's a lot of roles, a lot of responsibility that I have under being the first lady of the label, so it's like, there's a lot of plotting and a lot of plotting and a lot of planning that goes into a lot of shit behind the scenes. So even if I'm not recording that day, I'm doing something, you know?
Yeah. So what's the longest you've been in the studio? You say you wake up, eat, smoke, studio, repeat. How long? The longest you've been in the studio?
Probably a little over 24 hours. For like one day, or like one setting, probably like a little over 24 hours.
And what all did you do in that day? Like
recording, playing, pick beats out. I got my whiteboard in there, plan out all my stuff for the month. Like, if you go to my studio right now and look at the whiteboard on there, this is on there. Like, boom, it's on the calendar. Like, everybody knows what's going on. The chocolate hour, period. So it's like everything. So yeah, I recorded. I slept, ate. Like, I got my own room in there, so it's like I got my own space to do it, create or do whatever I need to do. So, yeah.
Do you have any other interests outside of music? Anything that you're passionate about?
Music is definitely number one, but modeling, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Let them know.
I just got like other little hobbies, but as far as like career, definitely music and modeling is the top two. But I like all types of little stuff.
Okay, if y'all watch this video, y'all need a model. Skyy is available. Let me
here.
call you.
Right now I'm like, I don't know, 6'3".
Legs for days. If y'all need a model, hit Skyy. Okay?
Yeah.
How would you describe your aesthetic to folks? Like, what's the vibe? The way you dress, all the way to your music, all the way just to the way you live. Like, what's your aesthetic? I feel like you got your own aesthetic. So,
girly pop. It's giving girly pop with trap, like with a little splash of streetwear. But I guess that would be kind of, I don't know. You know what? It depends on the day. Because some days it does not give girly pop. Some days it gives, who is this nigga? Type shit. Like, for real, who is this nigga? Like, and then I take my hoodie down. Oh, that's a girl type shit. And I'll be really like, some days I'm hoodie, sweatpants down. Like, no wig, I don't give a fuck. Like, y'all see this wig cap.
Like that.
You know, but I'll still be swaggy. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta have a little drip, regardless. But it depends on the day. But overall, I do like this. I naturally just don't want to really side. But it depends. Because I definitely got my fair share of streetwear outfits. You know, jeans, tennis shoes, shit like that. But if I am dressed like that, I make sure I got my lashes on. Or like a nail or something. If I got lashes on, I got my nails on. So like, you know, but yeah.
So what's a fashion tip that you want to give to the folks?
Be yourself. Fuck it. You think something hard and you want to wear that shit, wear that shit. Shit. Exactly. That's what I would say. Because you make the shoe or the shirt or the bag, you the one that make it pop. You know? So even depending on like where, I won't say I'll shop this anywhere, but if it's hard, I'll wear it.
That's me. Hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Hard.
Yeah. Cute as fuck.
What advice can you give to anybody who's trying to tap into the music industry or who like is thinking like, oh, you know, I want to do that, but I don't know where to start? What advice you got for him?
I would say just start, bro. Like it's a lot. If I sat up here and said it's not hard work, I would be lying. So it's like you just gotta start. Make sure the people around you are genuine because you want to start solid because it's only gonna get tougher the more you start to get more exposure. So I would just start with, you know, and you don't always know who is solid and who not. So it's like you just start with your best mind and your best support team that you got, and then put 110% back into yourself. And don't ever be afraid to drop a new track or feel like you oversharing something because it's like it's 2023, man. You gotta put that shit out there. And then it's like, that's your work. You worked on that. You wanna post it. Even if that mug get one like, even if it get no likes, somebody saw it. So it's like, you just gotta keep posting. Stay true to yourself. Don't lose yourself in this shit. But yeah, that'd be my advice. Just keep going. You gotta start somewhere. Just post. Just start posting on everything. And then the support will come. And your support is not always in your city either. You might blow up on TikTok and motherfuckers in Wisconsin love your shit, you know? And they love it. And then it's like, that's just what it is. Like, it don't matter. It's the whole 7 continents out here. Like, don't just, and I feel like that kind of held me back when I first started too. I was like, damn, KC, they gotta fuck with me. I'm from And I am blessed enough to say that KC, I do get a lot of love here from my hometown. It's just not the same for every artist. But I wouldn't let that hold anybody back. I wouldn't let that hold anybody back. But at the same time, even though I do get a lot of love here, I can just focus on KC.
Right.
You know?
You got fans all over the world.
All over the world.
People who love what you do.
Everywhere.
All over the world.
Yeah.
I love what you do, right here. What do you do to feed your inner child?
I got coloring books.
Oh.
I got coloring books and doodle books, and I love stickers. So I collect stickers and I got coloring books.
Okay, so let us know how you balance out your professional life and your personal life.
Now they naturally blend in a little bit more because I'm always working, but it doesn't naturally always feel like work. But I just, now that I'm doing music full time, it's just different. You know, I don't have to worry about as much stuff outside of the lab. So it's like, when I do have personal stuff come up, it's like going to the lab, going to the studio, and being with my label, it's like it's like a whole other relief. Like being in there, it just feels different. So it's like then when you go back out, it's like, all right, I'm back, kind of back to the real world type. You know, it's like an escape almost. So I think now the balance has gotten a lot better and easier naturally because it's just different now. But I don't know. I can do that. It's just I gotta stay mentally strong. Like when I got personal stuff going on, I can't let it get to control any business thing that I got going on. Or go and walk in and be in front of my label and then like, hell, I'm gonna watch it. But if I tell them, you know, it's we like family, so they get it. Or I'll just release it in my music. If I'm frustrated about something, get in the booth, go straight in there, pissed as fuck. Gage, I'm still on engineer Gage, load it up, I got something to say.
Okay, good.
So that's the easiest way I can get it out. Yeah.
So let us know, are you single? Are you looking for anything? Like what's good?
Very much single. I don't know where my man's at, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I don't know where he is. But yeah, he waited for sure. I just gotta get a couple of things together. But yeah, very much single.
Are you looking for anything right now? Like,
I'm not looking for nothing. He looking for me.
Exactly.
But my type, fine. Supportive, you know. I done dealt with selfish, envious niggas, and I don't need none of that shit. So it's like, you don't even necessarily gotta do what I do or be in the field that I'm in. You just gotta have some type of hustle mentality about you. That I'm attracted to that type of stuff, like go getters,
I don't care if you was the hardest construction worker in the motherfucking city. Like, you the hardest contractor in the city, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Like, you just gotta be on your shit. I'm attracted to that.
Right.
So, I'm happy to go get her. It's fine.
Right. You gotta have some ambition, like she
Yeah.
said. You gotta look good. You gotta do what you do to the best of your ability
Right.
and beyond. And you gotta care.
You gotta care. You gotta support is a big thing for me. Like, y'all seen that video of Uzi when JT was performing the Uzi?
Yeah, just up there
Getting this support, like, that's the vibe. Like, you gotta show up for me, man. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, if you my nigga, I should not be able to say you have never been to one of my shows.
Yeah,
that would make no sense.
So when you look at your future, what do you see? Do you want children? Do you want to get married? Like, how do you want to go about that side of your life?
I definitely do want to get married one day. That's just, I feel like that's every girl's like fairy tale to an extent. So I definitely do. I don't know when. I don't got time right now. Kids, I want them too, but I don't know when.
How many?
I don't know.
You just gonna push it out when they come?
Type shit, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a preference if I want to, like, if I only have one kid, I don't really have a preference if I have a boy or a girl. I do want a family though, you know. Yeah, I want a family. I think that's the right answer. I just don't know when. I don't know when God is gonna tell me, okay, girl, it's about that time. Because one thing about me, it couldn't, but if it happened tomorrow, I'm not stopping music, you know. And that's a big thing, like with women and in a lot of careers, a lot of different fields. Like once you have kids, it puts a pause or a hold on whatever emotion you had going on. I don't agree with that. So it's like, if it did happen sooner than later, that's not gonna stop what we were saying earlier. What I see in the next 5 years, everything that's gonna be the same.
Right.
But you know, but I do want a family. Probably, I don't know. I was gonna say probably in this amount of time, but I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I don't know.
So, do you look at yourself as a family-oriented person?
Definitely. It was a lot. I'm gonna say a lot different, but more different when I was a kid because we did like all road trips and girl, we used to drive to Jersey Beach from here. So it's like we drove all across America as a family. We did all the family reunions. Everybody's just grown now, you know. Like we got the little cousins, and, you know. But I'm really like out of that generation of the family. I'm really like the baby. So it's like I'm grown. So it's like it's just a little different, but we still travel and do, you know, little stuff. But everybody just grown. Everybody got their own stuff going on. But I think that is something that's important. Like regardless if I'm doing music or not, right now I can be better just, you know, calling my mom and dad every day, little stuff like that, because I don't talk to them every day. But I won't let no weeks. Oh hell no, that's too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I can do better with little stuff. But overall, definitely family is always. That's always number one. If I can't call on nobody else, I know I can call my mom every time. And if you know me personally, you know she don't play about me. So it's like she don't play about me. So it's like family. She said that she already looking at her and how she raised me and my daddy too. Like we was raised and my parents are still married to this day. So it's like they showed me a lot of how I want to raise my kids and a couple things that what I want to do differently just because times have changed. But my mom is really the one. She set the example on how I want my kids to live at the time.
So how was your life growing up?
Fun, busy, spoiled. Shit. I feel like I got away with a lot of stuff because I had the older brother and I was the baby. So it's like his level of doing shit wasn't the same as my level of doing shit. Like he's a boy. So it's like his level of trouble is here and my level of trouble is here, but he got it's much more trouble. You know, so when it was my turn, plus my dad is older too. Like I got 3 older sisters and another brother on my dad's side. They grown. So it's like, when I came around, it was just like, he tired of this. You know, like if I'm doing something bad or getting calls, he like, yeah, he let my mama handle out like all that type of stuff. But it's like, I got away with it, like, I'm a spoiled girl. And my brother got in trouble and shit, so when I did something, it didn't look as bad.
Right.
So,
like, I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna see what happens.
and I'm gonna see what happens. Oh, my mama, and I'm gonna just see what happens, see how it play out. But growing up, I had a blast as a kid. Like, I appreciate a lot more stuff now that I didn't see when I was younger. Like, for example, going to violin lessons every week and having 2 rehearsals this day, going to track practice, I was a very busy kid. Like, weekly, like, even during the summertime, I always had stuff going on. And I used to be like, damn, like, I just wanna go to the movies. I just want to go to the movies with my friends, like, or do like something like that. And I felt at the time, I felt like I missed out on a lot of stuff because I was either at rehearsal, or I was at practice. I had to do this, I had to do that. I didn't want to do this, do that, because my friends weren't there. Like my friends I had from school, but my parents wanted me to be well-rounded. They wanted me to know how to talk to a variety of different people. Like the schools that I went to was pretty much like they was all very diverse. So it's like the school aspect alone was I could talk to any type of people, you know, Hispanic, Black, white. But then outside of that, I go home or we go to my mom's hometown, we go back to St. Louis. All my crazy family there, you know, like hood, you know what I'm saying? All that. Then you got like my godmama here, down in the 40s and the 30s, that type of shit. And then I'm at the Confidence Center playing violin and suit and tie, like with all these white people, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I think that was really the goal, like, of her putting me in all that stuff. And I didn't appreciate it because I was so busy and I felt like I was missing out on being a kid, but I was still around people my age, you know? So it worked out. I think she's proud of me or whatever.
What is the life tip that you want to give off to the folks before we slide out?
Life tip. Life hack with Skyy. Let's see. Not even a sound cliche. This don't sound cliche.
What?
But really just stay true to yourself. Like whatever you got going on, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you want to do, that's really the most broad life hack. Broad but yet specific life hack I can give you. Like whatever you want to do, put 110% of your time and your effort into that. And I know like you're gonna have troubles and tribulations. You gotta cut people off. You gotta do this to get to this, you know, do that shit. But it'll be worth it. Stay true to yourself. Don't ever switch up.
Exactly, boo. And before we dip off, let everybody know where they can listen to your music, follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram at SleazyWorld_Skyy with 2 Y's. Switch the label, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter, SleazyWorld_Skyy. SleazyWorld_Skyy on YouTube, you know. SleazyWorld_Skyy on Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? On everything, SleazyWorld_Skyy, you can find my stuff. Don't forget the 2 Y's. But yeah, my 2 projects with the label are out right now. Princess Mad is my most recent one, and then I got Shoot for the Star. It's coming. I ain't gonna tell you the date, but it's coming. Shoot for the Star is the name of my next tape.
So y'all stay tuned. Go follow, tap in, so y'all know when all that's gonna drop. Okay, we don't want to miss it. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in and for tapping in. Again, I'm your host, Davisha. Y'all can follow me on IG at SheDavisha. And let's not forget, tell me how to get some apart. Peace.